Hey, what is up, guys? I just finished watching episode 3 of Rascals Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, and I feel like a lot of things happen in this episode compared to the rest of the episodes. Obviously, in this episode, where I left off in the second episode, basically everybody has forgotten about Mai San. It's just not on Wednesdays. Basically, everybody's forgotten about her. Even in this episode, they established, like, even pets forget about Mai San. And Sakuta goes to Subaru, who's like the little girl with the glasses, the little scientist in the high school. And, when they're talking about like adolescent syndrome, and, they kind of explain how Mai is like the atmosphere, and they can't really see her and everything. And then Sakuta comes to the realization that, if he sleeps, he'll forget her too. And basically, he goes like 3 days throughout the whole exam, trying not to sleep. He takes like a bunch of pills and all that, and then Mai realizes this, and he she drugs him, and he falls asleep, and then he forgets. Yada yada yada, and then we get to the end, and while he's taking like one of the tests, he remembers because Mai-san had taught her something that was on the test, like some Japanese like term. But then he remembers Mai-san, and then he goes to outside the school, and he basically like goes along the lines like, the only way we're gonna make these people remember is like something greater than love, something greater than like forgetting. And he basically goes outside the school and he's like yells out, "I love you, my song," like so many times. I thought that was pretty funny. And then he remembers Mai again. He sees her. They kind of talk. They have like, I wish I could kiss you right now. And it's just funny that they're having this whole scene while the whole school watches. I thought that was pretty funny, but I thought it was like a little rushed because, he forgets her in like the first 10 minutes, and then he remembers her in the first 5 minutes, and then everybody remembers my song in the other 5 minutes. I thought like this episode he would just forget her, and then the next episode he would remember her, and the next episode after that they would continue back and them trying to remember my song, but it was just all like three things were just put into one episode. And I don't know if it's just the school that remembers her, or it's the whole world. It might just be the school, but if it's not just the school, I'm just like, where does it go from here? Because I thought the whole premise would be surrounded around my son. It's probably just the whole school, because they still have to deal with like her mother, and they talked about her having a sister. I don't know if she's gonna come into the plot later. But I thought it was a good episode, and I'm really loving the series right now. Tell me what you think.